Hi you guys, welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new here. My name is Jenna and today we are going to be answering your guys' assumptions about me. I'm kind of in a goofy mood. We're gonna respond to some hate comments because there's some hate comments in here. We're gonna do a tell all. Some of these are goofy, some of these are silly, some of these are fun. I don't really know how this video is gonna go, but I'm looking really forward to it. I've wanted to do this video for a while now and I don't know why I haven't. I've been pretty active here on YouTube, so if you guys haven't seen my recent videos of my furnished apartment tour or my life update, I'll leave them up here and in the description. Let's get into this video. Why am I nervous? I'm scared. Okay, let's see what you guys said about me. The first assumption is, even if you're not Latina, you still have Latino roots and family members. I don't think so at all. Flattered, but no. My nationality is Italian, Irish, and German. Next one is, you love eating junk food, but you choose not to. Absolutely not. I have been eating so bad while I've been at home. I don't choose not to. I choose not to eat it every second of the day because I could if I wanted to. I love junk food. I eat junk food. I work out sometimes. We figured it out. You're super type A. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna look up the definition of type A because I think I have some type A personalities but also some not type A personalities, being that I'm always late. A type A person is someone with a personality style that is highly driven and ambitious, competitive, organized and structured, goal-oriented, often fast-paced or intense, sometimes impatient or easily stressed. Absolutely, I am type A. I think I'm almost too competitive sometimes where it's pretty toxic. Being competitive is a good thing in some aspects, but also like it's not that deep. Next one is, you're a fake football fan. I don't know why people get so mad about me liking football. I would say though, this year I'm not as into football as I was last year, and I feel like it's because living in Florida there's so much more to do, rather than when I'm in Jersey I've been watching football a lot more because you're kind of stuck inside and there's less to do. So I could see why maybe Florida people would be less into football, but that's not true. I'm not a fake football fan. I don't know why I would fake that. I like watching football. It's genuinely like one of my favorite things in the winter, and I hate when football season ends because I don't really watch TV shows. I watch YouTube as my source of entertainment, so when there's something else other than YouTube, like watching football every Sunday, Thursday, and Monday, it's so fun for me. The only thing also in Florida, I don't have cable. I got this thing, which I'll actually link in the description. It's an antenna, and it's not like your typical antenna that you would think from like the 1900s. It's like a really cute, simple thing that you just plug into your TV and you get cable. It depends on like where you're located. You get specific channels, but I think I have like 50 channels now because I just plugged in that antenna. I leave it on my TV stand and it's that simple. And then also like you have to move around the room and like put it up here in this corner. It'll work better over there. So it's kind of funny. I've used that a couple times to watch football. The next one is, you enjoy your alone time. 100,000%. I feel like from what I've gone through in the past, it's made me love being alone so much because I was not alone that much, I guess. And I went through like a hardship that's pushed me to like really like being alone. Almost too much now, to the point where I like never want to leave my room or my apartment. I don't know, but I also feel like there's nothing wrong with liking being alone. Like I feel like it's one of my biggest strengths. There's some people that like could never live alone. I love living alone. I think it helps me limit the people I'm surrounded by because I feel like I know of some people that have so many friends and that's not me, and I honestly prefer that and I like that because I think when you get to the point where you actually enjoy being around yourself, you're not looking to fill that void with like a bunch of other people as much, if that makes any sense. Does that sound bad? Hold up. No, I don't think that's a bad thing. Is that a bad thing? I will say over the past years I have been liking more being around people, and I think that's good. You were popular in high school. I absolutely hate that. I totally understand this question. I feel like this is such a common thing to talk about. If I could tell younger Jenna one thing, is it does not matter. Like who cares if you're popular and if you're not popular? Maybe I was, but I wish I did not care about that at all. My brother, obviously he's 2 years older and he was in the same high school as me, and I like wanted to be like a part of his crowd and like thought that was so cool. I cringe thinking about that. Who genuinely cares? I think that's like a normal thing. I wish younger Jenna knew that that is the stupidest thing. I think having a smaller circle and not caring about that is way more mature. So if anyone's watching this and you're in high school, that's just my advice. I don't know. Can you do another Skim review with pros and cons? That's so funny. I actually just tried Skims pajamas for the first time, and that's what I'm wearing right now. They're like my holiday pajamas, which I thought were perfect to bring home. I'm actually wearing the Skims strapless bra right now. You guys always ask me what strapless bra I'm wearing with tank tops. It's always that one, but now that I've tried their pajamas too, I want this in every single color. I was so hesitant on Skims and I was like, why are people talking about it so much? Like it's just clothing. And now I finally understand because I'm so picky with clothing material. That's why I'm always in sweatpants. Everything is so comfortable, so soft. Look how cute these pajamas are too. This is just my collection that's at home. I have 2 of the same strapless bras because of how much I love them. I'm also obsessed with their bralettes. You guys have probably seen me wear this so many times. I wanted to try their pajamas because I am such a pajama girly, especially now living in my new apartment. I want to wake up every morning and feel like cute and productive. So I've been wearing PJs so much more. So this is my first one from Skims. Skims, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like this really pretty green shade. I have this one in a size medium and it fits me perfectly. I've also been really focused on my sleep, and this is the most breathable, comfy pajama set. It's not restricting. It's also perfect for the holiday season, and they have a pajama holiday shop. I will leave everything in the description. Shop my favorite pajamas at skims.com, and after you place your order, be sure to let them know that I sent you. Select YouTube in the survey and then my channel in the drop down menu that follows. And if you're looking for the perfect gifts for everyone on your list, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com. I feel like I always give pajama sets for gifts, whether it's to my grandmas, my friends, and this is the perfect gift. You never get nervous on camera? Absolutely not. I can recall so many times. I feel like when I film with my friends even, I absolutely like crumble under pressure. I think one of the worst things about myself is I'm really bad under pressure, whether it's sports, being on camera. I did gymnastics from age 1 to 12, and before every meet, my face used to literally get purple. I would have a throw up bucket in my mom's car before going to meets because I used to make myself so anxious to where I'd throw up before meets. And that was a sport that I was like decent at too. Then when I quit gymnastics and I got into doing volleyball, anytime that I would be put in the game, mess up. I looked like I was shitting my pants, genuinely. In practice though, like when we were just peppering back and forth with a partner, way better. It was not my thing. I literally wanted to like not go to games. When people would post on social media like pop out at the volleyball game today at 5, I used to be like, why would you post that? Other than that, like practicing with my friends and the team and going on the bus to like away games, love that. I loved away games more than anything also because people weren't there. I think I'm so much better at doing things with less people around and by myself, and that's the same thing I would say with talking on camera. Okay, this one's kind of a hate comment. It says you ruin your workouts by eating out. Kind of, but you know what, that's why I work out, because I like to eat what I want. I'm gonna also take care of myself and work out, and I'm okay with that. And Chris also wanted to say you don't look as good as you do without filters. There's some apps that you can like filter yourself in certain ways that I refuse to have on my phone because I think it's so toxic, and I will use them if they're on my phone. That's why I do not allow myself to have those apps, because once I do it, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, you look so good, Jenna, and I will not let myself get in that toxic cycle. I do filter like the saturation and the colors of photos. I will say, this is embarrassing, I have in the past, not my face, but I photoshopped my body, I want to say like in middle school. I have been there, done that, and I remember one time I like made my butt a little bit bigger and there was a line and it was so obviously curved in the back, and somebody said something to me. I learned, don't do that again. I don't know, there's so many different things you can do now and I hate it. If I don't like a photo of myself, I honestly just won't post it. I don't even love that. I wish I could be more carefree. The last thing that I want to do is put on a filter. I used to use like Snapchat filters. I don't anymore. Sometimes I will use the beauty filter on TikTok, but I do my best not to. I would say 80% of the videos that I post on TikTok are with the beauty filter. So yeah. The next one is you don't want kids. And this is actually an interesting conversation because I do want kids, but I fear for how protective I'm going to be of my kids. Do I want to do that to myself? I'm going to be like watching my kids with binoculars getting on the school bus. I fear. I always said like growing up, I'm gonna be such a cool mom and I'm gonna like let my kids do anything they want. As you get older, I feel like you realize that that's just not realistic. I definitely would do my best, but I don't know. I hope I'm not a really annoying strict mom. This one is you're dating Dalton. Yes, I am. And then this one is you and Dalton are keeping more of your relationship offline even though you're together, more low-key. Yes and no. I think I've just been down that road before where I've put way too much of my relationship on the internet, but also trying to find that balance of like what's too much versus what's too little versus like what I'm overthinking. So that's something that I'm just trying to learn and grow from. The next one is you miss Jersey. Coming home to Jersey and realizing how cold it is here. I was just telling my dad, I love seasons so much, and that was something that I was sad about moving to Florida, but I think I've realized seasons are not that important to me because it's so cold to the point where I just want to sit inside, eat cookies, and lay in bed. I feel like in Florida when it's so nice out, it makes me want to go on a walk. Even if it's just to the grocery store, it makes me want to like, get out more, and it motivates me more. So going off that, another one is moving back to Jersey, and I think the answer to that is no. A goal that I want to do, hopefully at some point in my life, I think is having a place there and here. I love New Jersey and I love Florida both, and if I could ever do that, that is something that I think I would really like. I like summers here, I like winters there. The next one is you are super duper empathetic. Yes. I feel like something that I've struggled with over time is self-confidence. I really want to work on that. Maybe that could be like a video itself, but something that I do love about myself is how caring I am. I assume you've been asked way too often if you're related to Frank Sinatra. Yes. I don't know if I am related to him. We always say no because I think we're not, but if we ever did an ancestry.com, I have a feeling there would be some correlation. My grandpa was, I think, from North Jersey, which I think that's where Frank Sinatra is from. There might be some connection. I wonder if I should do like an ancestry.com video. Some people tell me though I should just pretend like I am, because why don't I? You and Dalton are dating and never actually broke up. We did break up. I don't know why people thought we didn't and we were just publicity stunt. I don't do those. I don't think you guys guys realize how affected I get with stuff on the internet. You are rich? What's that TikTok video? It's like, you are rich. Yeah, I'm rich. And it shows like the people that they have in their life. When I was posting videos of my mom and dad visiting me in Florida, some of my favorite comments that I got off of those videos were saying, you are so rich, meaning because of the people in my life. I'm so extremely blessed and grateful for my family and my friends and the people around me. Next one is, you are happier than ever right now. I would say yes and no. I'm constantly trying to better myself and improve my mental health. I think that's what I'm really working on right now to get to that point. I think I'm super mature in some aspects, but I feel like I could mature more emotionally, and that's what I want to work on. I also want to like learn how to cook more, make more time for my friends and family, maybe binge a little bit less. I love having a balance in my life, but maybe I could do a little bit better. I assume you're Italian? Correct. I actually want to embrace that more. My dad is 100% Italian, which means I'm 50% Italian, 25% German, 25% Irish. So I want to like make more Italian dinners because I love that culture. I love pasta. I love pizza. I love Italian food. I feel like I also have an Italian nose. Somebody told me that once. I feel like that'd be fun to like have some Italian recipes up my sleeve that I know how to make without watching a video. This one is hilarious. That you snore when you sleep, no offense. I probably look like somebody who would snore. I think I might a little bit. But the thing that I do more is I sleep with my mouth wide open and my tongue out. That's what Dalton tells me. Like this. And it's because I don't know if I have that issue where I need to get my septum fixed, but I cannot breathe through my nose that well, especially when I'm home at my parents' house, because I'm always smushing my face and my pets and I'm allergic to them. So when I see these girlies on TikTok doing like the mouth tape and stuff to improve their jawline, I want to do that, but I fear it would make me die in my sleep. So I think I should go to an ears, nose, and throat doctor and figure that out so I can sleep better and probably have a little bit better posture and definition in my face. I also fear bugs going in my mouth when I sleep. Super kind, appreciative, but sometimes gets in your own way. Keep being you. Thank you so much. I think that's 100% accurate. I think I sometimes get in the zone of always wanting more, that I have a hard time sitting back and being grateful and realizing the things that I already have. So I've been working on like rounding things. I assumed you were 19. I don't know if I should take that as a flex because I feel like my skin's kind of aged over the years. I'll take that as a compliment. Lock screen and home screen photos. This is my lock screen, which is the same thing as my home screen, but I'll show you guys some options that I have. There's some random things in here. This is an old one of me and Amira from Coachella. This is an old one of Dalton and I. This is Dalton and I. Then of course we have my Simbi. And then we have this one, which I really like. It says do it for you. And then I have this one that I've used. It says thankful, grateful, and blessed. And then this one I really like that I've had. It says trust the process. And then this is the last one. Stay humble, work hard, and be kind. Elisa has this one that's like a slideshow where it does different photos on her home screen all the time. I want to figure out how to do that because I love that. The next one is you're religious. Yes, but like not super strongly. I've talked to you guys about this, but something that I've been doing or trying to do every night is this 5-minute Bible study journal. And every night it just gives you like a little Bible verse. So that's been nice to do every single night before bed rather than scrolling on my phone. It's been helping me go to sleep. It's like reading a little bit and writing. It's the perfect thing to do before bed. And the last one is wear one. Your body count is less than 5. Yes, it is. This was such a weird video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you liked it. I have a haul coming because I'm going on 2 cruises in December and it's some outfits for that along with some winter outfits. So make sure you guys are subscribed and stay tuned. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my Snapchat. I'm going to be doing a bunch of giveaways before I go back to Florida, and I think I'm going to do a couple in Florida as well. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. I don't know when it's going to be posted. It's going to be super random. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here always. See you next video.